By day, Chris was a proud elementary school teacher. Yet by night, he would alienate himself to survive. While in university, Chris knew something wasn't right.
So in university, it was, there was a lot of times where I was, on top of the world, up all hours, talking a mile a minute and doing things that were very irrational and outrageous. And then other times I'd lock the dorm room and I'd lie in my bedroom and people would knock and I would not answer their door. So it was complete extremes. These waves got very big to the point where there were lunch hours where I would actually hide in the bathroom, in the staff washroom on the floor, lying there going, what's going on? I can't believe why I'm feeling this.
No longer was Chris able to hide behind his mask. In 2001, Chris was diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
It's something that's so hard to explain because it was so full of elation and rejuvenation, and it took over every part of my body. It's a feeling beyond what you could ever imagine. What goes up must come down. A bit of depression here to crash completely out. And in mid-July, I was in my parents' basement for over 2.5 months, in the dark. Worst depression you could ever have. I almost lost my life several times.
Eventually, treatment started to take effect. At the encouragement of his father, Chris began writing about his mental health challenges.
In 2005, my father and I sat and started to brainstorm a possible book that I could write about my life. I had been through so much and I knew that I could make a difference if I could share my story. It kick-started something within me.
Chris had found his voice and dedicated himself to raising public awareness about mental health and inspiring hope, resilience, and healing.
Any of my stories that I've written have always been about hope. Showing people that you may struggle today, but you gotta believe that the next day is gonna be a better one. If you don't have that hope, it's hard to move forward. And when I was in the basement struggling and suffering, my candle was down to just a little ember. Now it's a full flame.
Since 2014, Chris has regularly participated in the Royals Is It Just Me mental health education program for youth.
The youth are so important to reach because that's our future. So if you can reach a heart at a young age, what you're doing is you're steering them in the right direction.
Chris's goal is to take his message of hope worldwide.
We're in this together. It's a together. We can't do it alone, but together we can do incredible things.